The appliance industry has mastered one trick above all others: selling you a $50 engineering solution inside a $500 marketing shell. Today, Brand Verdict World is stripping away every logo and every heritage story to see exactly what your money actually buys. 5 brands robbing you blind. 5 brands worth every penny. Let us follow the money. Stay with us to the end because we have a $400 saving promised at Brand 8, and we are delivering it with the receipts to prove it. If you are new to Brand Verdict World, hit the subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Every week we go deeper so you can spend smarter. Now let us get into it. The first brand robbing you blind is one you almost certainly have in your home or have seriously considered buying. It is a brand built on a genuine innovation story, but that story ended years ago, and the price never came down to reflect it. That brand is Dyson. Dyson earned its original premium honestly with bagless cyclone vacuum technology that was real, patented, and meaningfully better than its era's alternatives. The problem is what happened next. Dyson expanded aggressively into hair dryers, air purifiers, and fans, where its engineering advantage is significantly less clear. The Dyson Supersonic retails at $430. The Dyson Airwrap at $600. The engineering is competent. It is not $400 competent. Independent testing of the Dyson Supersonic against the Shark Hyper Air at $180 consistently shows comparable drying times, comparable heat distribution, and comparable motor longevity. The Dyson 515 at $700 compares directly to the Shark Stratos at $350 on every measurable performance metric. You are paying for a design aesthetic and a showroom experience. The original bagless vacuum innovation was worth the premium. The $400 hairdryer is not. Now, if you think Dyson is the only brand using design prestige to charge you for something the engineering does not justify, wait until you see what is sitting on kitchen counters in millions of homes right now. The second brand on this list is one you have probably admired in someone else's kitchen and thought, I want that. The problem is what is powering it. That brand is KitchenAid. The KitchenAid Artisan series retails at $450 to $500 and runs on a 250-watt motor. That specification is adequate for light baking, but inadequate for heavy bread dough or sustained high-volume mixing without thermal overload risk. The Artisan motor runs hot under sustained load because 250 watts cannot handle the mechanical demand the marketing implies. The Cuisinart SM50 retails at $230 with a 500-watt motor. Double the KitchenAid wattage at roughly half the price. It handles heavy bread dough, dense batters, and sustained mixing cycles without the thermal stress the KitchenAid generates under identical conditions. At $450, the KitchenAid motor is simply not competitive. You are paying for the sculpture. The engine inside does not match the price on the tag. If you thought that was eye-opening, the next brand takes it further. This one built an entire premium empire on a national identity, and then used that identity to charge $900 more than the machine is worth. The third brand built its reputation on Italian design heritage and then used that reputation to charge prices. Its engineering stopped justifying years ago. That brand is DeLonghi. The DeLonghi Dynamica retails at $1,300. The Eletta Explorer at $1,600. Both are fully automatic bean-to-cup machines at prices the engineering cannot defend. The Philips Series 3200 delivers the same bean-to-cup automation, comparable ceramic burr grinding, comparable brewing unit, and comparable milk frothing at $450. Independent espresso testing consistently rates the Philips brew quality within close margin of the DeLonghi at nearly 3 times the price. You are paying $900 above the Philips price for Italian casing and a nameplate. The coffee in the cup does not reflect that gap. Pour that $900 back into your wallet before you walk out of that showroom. The next brand is different. This brand genuinely makes one of the best products in its category. The problem is one specific product line designed to extract money from buyers who already trust the name. The fourth brand is one we want to be precise about because the brand itself is not the problem. One specific product line within it is. That brand is Vitamix, and the product line is the Ascent series. The Vitamix 5200 and Professional Series 750 are legitimate high-performance blenders. We are not discrediting the brand. The Ascent series retailing at $550 to $700 is the issue. The Ascent adds wireless connectivity, a self-detect container, and a digital timer to the same motor and blade assembly as the Vitamix 5200 at $450. The self-detect system does serve one specific purpose: compatibility with Vitamix's smaller 8-ounce and 20-ounce personal blend cups. If you specifically need that small batch ecosystem, the Ascent delivers it. If you do not, that entire price premium adds zero blending performance. The Clean Blend commercial blender at $170 uses a 3-horsepower motor, more powerful than the Ascent. An independent testing places it within margin of error of the Vitamix Ascent on smoothie texture, ice crushing, and soup blending with a 5-year warranty included. Unless you need the small batch self-detect system, the Clean Blend at $170 delivers the performance. The Ascent at $600 delivers the status. One more brand on the robbing list, and this one will divide the room because it is a brand most people trust completely. The fifth brand is the most trusted name in outdoor grilling, and that trust is exactly what makes this conversation important before you spend $1,200. That brand is Weber, and the product is the Genesis series. Weber's construction quality is genuine, and the Genesis engineering features flavorizer bars, high-performance burner configuration, infinity ignition are real. The Char-Broil Performance Series at $350 to $500 delivers comparable cooking surface area, comparable BTU output, and comparable sear results within close margin in independent grilling tests. Here's the honest nuance this verdict requires. Char-broil grills can show rust and heat temp degradation within 3 years of regular outdoor use. A Weber Genesis maintained properly runs 10 years or more. If you are a buy-it-once buyer who wants a grill that outlasts a decade, the Weber durability argument is real. But if you want the best sear per dollar today and are comfortable with a less expensive grill over a shorter cycle, you are overpaying significantly for the Weber name. Know which buyer you are before you spend $1,200. 5 brands, 5 cases where marketing is priced above engineering. Now here's where the money actually belongs. Before we get into the worth it brands, if this investigation is saving you money, hit the like button right now and share it with someone about to make an appliance purchase. Subscribe to Brand Verdict World and keep watching because that $400 saving is coming up right now. The first brand worth every penny proved its value, not through marketing, but through the first meal you ever cooked in it. No advertising campaign built this reputation. Millions of kitchens did. That brand is Instant Pot. The Instant Pot Duo 7-in-1 retails at $80 to $100 and replaces 7 separate appliances. The sealed pressure environment reduces cooking time by 60 to 70%. A whole chicken that takes 90 minutes conventionally cooks in 25 minutes under pressure. A beef stew requiring 3 hours of oven heat is ready in 45 minutes without sacrificing the collagen breakdown that makes connective tissue tender. 11 safety mechanisms, a 3-ply dishwasher-safe inner pot, and a $4 replaceable seal ring. $100 that replaces 7 appliances and earns every dollar it charges. The next brand does something even more impressive. It matches the most design-dominant appliance brand in the world on performance at exactly half the price. The second brand, worth every penny, is the most credible challenger to Dyson in both vacuum and hair care categories. If Dyson is the brand you want but cannot justify paying for, this is the answer. That brand is Shark. The Shark Stratos cordless vacuum at $350 sits against the Dyson 515 at $700. Independent testing places the Shark within close margin on every measurable metric: suction performance, filter efficiency, and battery longevity. The Shark Hyper Air at $180 delivers comparable drying times and heat distribution against the Dyson Supersonic at $430. Shark uses the same intelligent surface sensing suction technology that Dyson markets as a flagship feature, at half the price. If you want Dyson performance without the Dyson price, Shark is the answer every single time. The next brand solves what millions of home bakers are getting wrong right now. and the solution costs half what most people are currently paying for an inferior motor. The third brand worth every penny is one of the most consistently underrated appliance names in the market, a brand that competes entirely on engineering and wins every time. That brand is Cuisinart. The Cuisinart SM50 delivers a 500-watt motor at $230 against KitchenAid's 250-watt Artisan at $450. Double the wattage at half the price. For heavy bread dough, sustained mixing, and high-volume baking, the motor gap resolves entirely in Cuisinart's favor. The Cuisinart 14-cup food processor at $170 delivers commercial geometry blades, a powerful induction motor, and a full attachment set that would retail at $350 to $400 under a Breville or KitchenAid name. Cuisinart charges for the machine, not the story built around it. The next brand is the answer to the coffee machine problem, and this is exactly where that $400 saving we promised you arrives. The fourth brand worth every penny is where that $400 saving we promised in the opening actually happens. Remember that promise? Here it is. That brand is Philips. Earlier we showed you the DeLonghi Dynamica at $1,300. The Philips Series 3200 delivers the same bean-to-cup automation, ceramic burr grinding, and milk frothing system at $450. That is an $850 gap on a single purchase for a machine that independent testing places within close margin on brew quality. The ceramic burr grinder preserves the volatile, aromatic compounds that determine espresso flavor, because ceramic does not transfer heat to the grounds during grinding the way steel burrs do at lower price points. In the air fryer category, the Philips Premium Air Fryer XXL at $250 uses fat removal technology that extracts excess fat during cooking, producing results that independent testing consistently places above competitors at similar and higher price points on crispness, moisture retention, and even heat distribution. Philips charges for the engineering every single time, one brand remaining on the worth it list, and it is especially satisfying because you already met its overpriced competitor earlier in this video. The fifth and final brand worth every penny holds a genuine engineering advantage over Weber in one specific technology, at nearly half the price. That brand is Charbroil. Charbroil's true infrared cooking technology uses an infrared emitter plate between the burner and cooking grate to convert gas flame heat into radiant infrared heat. The result, flare-ups eliminated almost entirely, more even heat distribution across the full cooking surface, and better moisture retention, because radiant heat seals the meat surface faster than convective heat. The Charbroil True infrared 3-burner grill retails at $350 to $400 against comparable Weber Genesis models at $600 to $800. The honest position here mirrors what we said about Weber. If 10-year longevity is your priority, Weber remains defensible. But if you want measurable cooking performance, fewer flare-ups, better heat, better moisture, at nearly half the price, Charbroil's infrared technology delivers it. This is one of the clearest cases in the appliance market where the less famous brand holds the genuine engineering advantage. And now you know it. 5. Appliance brands robbing you blind. 5 brands worth every penny. The pattern is identical across every overpriced brand. The marketing, the showroom, and the brand story are priced in before a single engineering decision is made. The pattern is equally consistent across every worth it brand. The money went into the motor, the burr, the wattage, and the construction. Read the specification sheet. Read the wattage. Read the motor type. Read the burr material. Those numbers do not lie. The logo does. Stop paying for the billboard. Start paying for the engineering. Share this right now with someone about to make an appliance purchase. Drop the brand you want investigated next in the comments. Subscribe to Brand Verdict World. Every week, we follow the money so you never have to lose it. The full kitchen brands breakdown is on your screen right now. Watch that next.